Hello wonderful people, it's me Yen. Come and join me as I explore, experience, and enjoy life with purpose. Be inspired! Hello everyone! Good morning! Welcome to my Memories for Keeps again. So today, I'm about to go sa community park wherein andun yung mga fitness facilities. So, kailan natin ng mga stretching, ganyan, and of course, get some vitamin D. Kasi hindi na tayo naaarawan masyado because of, since I'm doing night shifts, duty, kaya, ayun, so I get seldom vitamin D. And now, intentionally kailangan makakuha ng vitamin D. I'm supposed to wake up actually around 5:30, pero hindi na kaya ng powers ko na bumawi ng tulog talaga. But again, it's never too late para i-push natin yung plan ko for today, which is get some vitamin D and flex lang muna yung mga muscle stretching, ganyan, aside from my usual yoga routine na ginagawa. So it's nice din to be, get some other tools or facilities to help us stretch those muscles out. So ayun, so it's a beautiful day today. It's a sunny day, pero maganda lang kasi hindi mainit dito sa ngayon. So sana hindi na umulan. Yes, so come and join me as I explore, experience, and enjoy those areas of health and fitness dito sa neighborhood namin. Be inspired. So we're heading to the park na. finally done with my stretching using this fitness facility sa aming neighborhood. By the way, this is provided by the government dito sa Singapore. So, and this fitness area is open to the public. So, and it's accessible siya 24 hours. So, kasi sa park nga siya. So, it's outdoor. Ayun, again, it's just so nice na I was able to have these moments to stretch, at the same time nakapag-perspire, releasing all the toxins from our body, and at the same time while doing all this exercise, I was able to breathe fresh air. So ayun, and yeah, and by the way, dito ngayon is optional na yung pag-wear ng mask. So I'm just happy na I wasn't able to use mask at the moment. At the moment lang kasi nag-exercise ako. But yeah, I'll still wear a mask. Ayun lang. So yes, I'm quite done here. Maglalakad-lakad na ako. So ayun, to be continued. So I'm finally done with my outdoor exercises. And yeah, achieve ko naman siya today. Nag-ikot-ikot ako within the neighborhood. And yeah, again, it's just nice to be reunited with nature. Ulit-ulit lang siya, but I think it's always being around with the nature. It just gives you some healing in your inner self, and at the same time you can just have that reflective moments na din. So which is I always love to do. May mga reflections talaga every single day and every single time, and you know, just practicing mindfulness na din. So ayun, yeah, so now we're heading to have a breakfast kasi hindi pa ako nakakain before doing all this activity. I just had a water to hydrate myself kasi I just wanted to have a traditional breakfast today. So come and join me. So dito tayo magba-breakfast in the community center nearby our block. Ayan. So they offer traditional breakfast at saka yung freshly home-cooked food if you wanted to. And let's have, again, magte-trace together tayo. Just safe entry, alright. And hello. Can I have a kaya set breakfast? And coffee for my drinks.
Coffee, yeah?
Yeah.
Having here?
Yes, having here. Thank you.
$8.70.
Right. Sandy. So here's my breakfast for today. I had this traditional kaya toast, and so for this set we have this white pepper, black sauce, then there you go, the coffee, the richness coffee, and this is the kaya bread, so it's filled with kaya filling and butter. So ayan siya. And most of all, hindi makukontit ang isang traditional kaya toast breakfast without the soft-boiled egg. So I'm just going to wait around 5 minutes or 10 minutes to make it like soft-boiled talaga. So ayan, let's just wait for 10 minutes. And ayan, I'm just so excited to have this for today because nakakamiss siya. So, oras na para buksan ang ating mahiwagang tambo. Ayan. So, parang 6 minutes is over na. And sa ako naririnig sa background, totoo po, umuulan po dito. Kaya, yan yung ating pang-music for today. Natural lang yung mga music natin. What you see is what you get. So, ayun. So, back na. Kailangan natin open yung mga huwagang tambo. Tingnan natin kung perfect ba yung soft ball within 6 minutes. Diba 10 minutes? So, sa akin gusto ko lang maging 6 minutes. Kasi gusto mo. Ayan. Ayan. Kumukulo. May palibre pa tong facial sauna. Yun natin yung moment na facial sauna. Ayan. Bibigit pansit. So, again, konting ingat lang kasi mainit talaga siya. As you can see, steaming moment pa tayo. Parang maraming uses to yung tambo na to. Aside sa pinapaluto na dito yung soft-boiled egg, included sa kaya toast natin na set, naka-steam ka pa. At the same time, if you're going to do that deep breathing, nakakaano pa yung lungs mo dito. Soothing to her lungs. Wala lang, paano lang. Humor, habang kumakain. So, ayun. And don't forget, huwag natin kalimutan mag-hand rub. The figurine infection control is the key. Na hindi tayo ay mahawa ng sak-sak. May mga tunog. Hopefully, naririnig niyo ako, but it's okay. Just appreciate the nature. Init siya. Ito parang, I think before na ilagay ito, medyo may crack na. But it's okay. Again, bawal magreklamo because this is a blessing. Food is a blessing. Mainit talaga siya. Let's do this. Let's set aside this. Mainit is real. No pain, no gain. Okay lang yan. Ginusto ko siyang kumain ngayon, so let's have this. Isa. Effort is real. I think the key para maano is just spin it over. Tapos mahihilo ka. Joke, just kidding. And just finding other ways lang para medyo hindi ganun kainit sa pumilit. Okay. Again, kanya-kanya lang pong parang na-overcook ko siya, but it's okay. Ay, goodness. Like ganun. Let's just twist and turn. Scoop it. Yan. This is how it looks. I think hindi siya nag-soft-boiled egg. Tingnan natin. Okay. Just nice pa din siya. Charan, this is the yolk. And let's season it with pepper. Let's just set aside this one. Pepper and yung tamang-tama lang because we don't want to hurt our internal organs dyan. Bawal magkaroon ng bato. Kaya tamang-tama lang. It's just like at least a season to taste lang din for our breakfast. So here we go. take a sip of this coffee. Medyo, again, rich yung coffee nila dito. Which is I like. Then, sa paminsan-minsan, yung parang kape ng kayang. Masarap. Yung parang first two sip mo pa lang is magigising ka na talaga. Yung parang kaya mong magising hanggang itlagpas 12 midnight. Kasi again, masyadong matapang talaga yung kape nila dito. And super rich din. Then next is, try natin sa income. Oh my God. Dalawa pa lang binigay sa akin na saucer. It's okay. Generous din sila kuya dito. With this one. Ayan. Alam mo, with this set naman, parang the whole day, parang feeling ko mabubusog ka na din eh. Kasi mo sobrang rich niya lang din. Rich niya lang. Pero na lang rich. Richness. So, ayun. Let's have our breakfast. Then, this is the kaya toast. Ito naman siya. Yellowish naman siya. Iba naman kulay green. So, dito naman medyo kind of yellow. Which is I like. Because sometimes when you eat, na-incorporate din natin yung psychology. Food and psychology. Kasi, the more na colorful yung food mo or yung mga ginagamit mo sa preparation, yung presentation ng food, yung colors ng food, yung kulay pala ng food, at yung presentation ng food, it matters. Mas nagaganahan ka pang kumain. So, that incorporates food and psychology. Para sa akin. I think it works din sa iba. The more the colorful is, the more nagaganahan kang kumain. Ayun. So, today the color is yellow, red, and green. And so, it's just so basic, but basic pero nakakasaya siya. Let's have a bite. Maganda dito sa community center na to kasi yung bread ng kaya nila is thick. Kasi sa iba naman kasi iba manipis, ganyan. So again, depende siguro sa cafe kung anong bread ginagamit nila or preparation nila. But so far here, maganda dito kasi sobrang thickness. Tingnan mo naman how thick it is and how filling it is dito inside. At lahat talaga super spread talaga lahat ng ano nila ng kaya jam plus the butter. So you can still feel na nalasahan mo talaga yung butter and kaya. Happy coffee! So kain na tayo ha. Hope matitikman nyo din to once you're able to visit here sa Singapore. Kasi it's worth to try and it's worth to have it during breakfast or any time of the day. Kaya, let's eat na! So, I'm here again sa park. Gusto ko lang just sit for a while and just want to share some thoughts about stress. So, we all know that we're facing different kinds of trials and challenges sa buhay natin. And those trials and challenges, sometimes, it's either makaka-empower siya sa atin or it will give us this negative energy, which is stress. So stress has different levels, and at the same time, for the person or individual involved, they have different tolerance din sa stress, which is very important din na parang how we're going to handle stress can really make a big difference in our lives. So stress, it's either can make us or break us. Make us in the sense it will empower us. Break us in the sense it will give that negative energy into our lives, which is we don't want that to happen kasi we all know that every stress, there's always a solution to it. It's just that we need to find a way lang of how we're going to get rid of it or how we're going to deal with it and how we're going to solve it. So for me, I have ways on how I usually deal with the stress kasi kahit ako nasa stress in life. Which is okay. I mean, like, sometimes I just love being stressed kasi it will just fuel you up in life, and it's just like empowering for me minsan pag nasa-stress ako. So to have that significance when it comes to stress, I considered myself na parang ako yung battery, and those stress is my source of energy. And with that, I have the 3 ways on how I usually deal with the stress, which is I call it a AAA. So parang battery lang siya, a AAA. So ayun. So this is it, my tips. So these are the AAA in handling stress. First A is you have to acknowledge it. The second A is you have to accept. And the third one is you have to act on it. So first is we have to acknowledge that stress. So which means to say na parang you have to ask yourself, saan part ng stressor doon that causes you so stressed about? Kasi we have to see the root of it before we should acknowledge that thought na we are stressed. So from knowing saan yung root na yon, doon tayo magko-concentrate kung paano natin ma-resolve yung isang problem or trials na para we can get out of that stress level that we have. So once na-acknowledge mo na yung stress factor na yon, you have to ask yourself, is it really worth to deal with it? Is it really worth of your time, effort, and energy to work on it? So yun yung mga dalawang questions usually sa akin na ginagawa before I will go to the next level, which is acceptance. So ayun, na-acknowledge natin na we're stressed. And with that, the next step is acceptance. And you know, it takes a lot of courage then na parang we have accept that we're stressed. That sometimes trials and challenges really overshadows us. So kaya parang acceptance is important rather than denying na nasa-stress ka. And with that acceptance, you know, it involves different kind of energy. Those negative energy na masasabi natin na parang, oh my God, I'm hurt or frustrated. Sometimes you just felt na parang so down and depressed because of those stress na i-experience mo. And then again, sa mga stress na i-experience natin is different types of level siya or different tolerance ng stress within us. That's why it's very important na wag natin isuppress yung feelings na yun kasi the more you suppress it, the more nagkakaroon ka ng negative energy within ourselves. Na parang the more na parang napupuno mo yung puso mo ng mga negative energy, ng mga negative building blocks na anytime na napuno yun, there's tendency talaga na if there is one more stress, pag napuno siya, there's one more stress na matitrigger ka and bigla na siyang sasabog. Bigla ka lang sasabog, bigla ka lang mag-outburst ng iyong mga negative emotions. And we don't know then kung saan or kanino. So it's very important to not to suppress your feelings when you are stressed. Kasi once you acknowledge and accept those thoughts and feelings, it will be easy na for you to process everything, and it will be easy enough for you to find ways how you're going to act with it and how you're going to face and how you're going to deal with the stress that you are facing right now. So with this acceptance stage of our stress, just want you to know that your thoughts, feelings, and emotions are valid, And you have to respect that feeling, but always remember, do not tolerate it. Kasi once you're going to tolerate it, wala na. Parang it's already end of it. Because you're not giving up on that stress itself, but you are kind of giving up to yourself. Na alam mo na bawat problems, bawat stress na ibibigay sa akin, there's always a solution to it. Kaya don't tolerate it, and you have to work on it. This is the next level of our stress management, which is we have to act on it. So we're already done with acknowledging and accepting that stress that we have. So the next one is we have to act on it. Kasi we should know how we're going to deal with that stress. And before we deal with it, we just want to make sure and be mindful that the way we deal with that stress, it should be in a healthy way, in a sense that it's good with your body, heart, and soul. Kasi, always remember that every actions, may nakalaan siyang consequences. So, why not choose an actions or solutions that at the end of the day, it will have this positive impact sa self mo and to the people around you, because sometimes we are not, again, parang different stress level natin, but sometimes you can inspire people the way how you're going to handle the stress. So with your actions and interventions in your stress, we have to be mindful about it. Always be mindful about it, because every the way we respond, there's always a consequences then. So if you're going to respond negatively, then of course ang balik sa'yo is negative. But if you're going to respond positively, ang balik sa'yo positive. Again, we're human beings. Nobody is perfect. It's just that it's a kind of challenging then for a person to feel stressed and to be mindful at the same time. So it takes a lot of like awareness din talaga and self-consciousness to achieve that kind of matter. But don't worry, again, it's always a process in dealing stress, and what's important is you're learning through that journey. So for the actions, for example, you're stressed with this certain person or people, so you have to just think about this, the art of human psychology. It helps a lot if you're going to just try to change our perspective or perception about this person. Because again, we have to consider then we have different types of backgrounds or upbringings, philosophies in life as we go to adulthood. So sometimes we cannot just expect that the way we think and act will be the same thing to that other person or the other people. So if you're stressed about them, you just have to be more empathizing and more compassion to them, kasi again, we're dealing with different problems in life then. Baka on that day, you're also stressed and it just so happened na nadamay ka lang. So, just like deal with it mindfully. So next is, for example, you're stressed with external things in a way na what things like material things or financial things, mga ganyan. Always remember that we are the highest form of creatures here on earth, and we have given those talents and skills that how we're going to cope with those stress and how we're going to find ways to deal with it. Kaya make use of it, and you can do it. Kaya huwag ka na ma-stress. I know and I believe na ma-achieve mo yan, masolusyonan mo yan. And just in case na patong-patong na talaga yung stress in life, always remember talaga na parang it's mind over body. And once we feel stress, no matter how strong we are and strong in fighting and dealing with all those stressors in our life, always remember that unconsciously our body is reacting into it. Kaya if you notice, if we feel so stressed, yung katawan mo sumasakit na yung ulo mo, our mood, sometimes it gets getting low until we felt like parang, oh my God, parang we feel like giving up in your life, which is we don't have to do it, okay? If just in case you feel so always find ways to reach out to those people that parang trustworthy people na it can really help you. Okay, again, it's okay to ask help, to seek help, because kailangan mo kasing mag-move forward in life. So ayun, so again, back to the effects of stress in us. So once kasi na parang stress ka na and overloaded ka na talaga sa stress, especially for those like strong-willed ka na kaya mo to, but unconsciously also your body is fighting on it, and hindi natin namamalayan that this stress can cause illness. And if you notice na pag stress ka, again, sumasakit yung katawan mo, yung ulo mo sumasakit din. And kung titingnan mo, pati yung mga skin mo is umiiba. In a sense, parang nagda-dry siya, nag-rashes, parang ganyan. So, these are the response of our body to stress. And, we don't want that thing to happen, that we're going to get ill because of the stress. Always remember that we are in control of everything aside from God. We are in control din sa ating mga thoughts, emotions, and feeling in dealing with it. And if ever talaga na parang you cannot really deal it well, there's a lot of ways, helpful ways na makakatulong sa'yo somehow. Like for example, just go outdoor. Just get out from the four corners of your room. Go outdoor, just walk through nature. Just feel the moment, just be present, and just keep your limbs moving. Kasi minsan if you're so down, parang we feel like stoic na tayo, parang stoic na talaga tayo, hindi na talaga tayo nag-move kasi parang we just feel lifeless, which is hindi dapat, kasi every day is a blessing and we have to make use of it. So go outdoor. It's important din na parang you can journal also, kasi minsan we cannot really express everything to the people around us, because of course there always be a fear of judgment, so sometimes it's just nice for us to just like express our thoughts and feelings in a creative way through journaling, or maybe if you're good in composing songs, why not? You can go ahead and express it. You can write poems, or just write down random thoughts and feelings, kasi minsan pag sobrang madami na talaga parang loaded na din yung utak natin with all those stress, hindi na tayo makapag-isip, parang into chaos na yung mga brains natin dyan. So just find ways how you're going to express it. Okay, so if just in case you wanted to scream, go ahead. If you think that it can help you to scream, just scream. Of course, you have to find areas kung saan ka pwedeng mag-scream out loud. If you want to sing and dance, just go. Just let go of those negative energy within your body, and I tell you, it can really help you a lot. It will make you think more brightly, and ma-enlighten ka talaga. There's other ways, maybe you can just discover painting, ganyan, or any art forms that you think na parang nakaka-help sa'yo. And I just don't think, but you have to act on it, kasi it can really help you a lot. And it's important then to have that kind of spiritual time. You have to nourish and flourish your spirituality, kasi sometimes God is just waiting for us to talk to Him, and it's kind of relief then if you're going to try to connect with Him, you're going to try to talk to Him, pagka next day parang you just feel like you just have to surrender your worries, and just acknowledging His presence then. So it's very important to treat our stress level in a holistic manner. So we don't just parang hindi lang natin hayaan na tayo lang in control. If just in case, we just have to surrender it to the Lord, and at the same time with your peers then very supportive sa'yo. So you have to surround yourself then with the people or with the vibe that you wanted, kasi malaking bagay din yung mga tao sa paligid mo when it comes to dealing with stress. So always remember, you have to make sure na yung stress na gusto nating i-deal with is worth of our time, effort, energy. Because, you know, once you feel stressed, everything will be affected na. So don't let stress overshadow us. Instead, let stress empower us. So no matter how stressful our day will be, always remember that there's always a brighter day ahead awaiting us. And you know, you can do it, you can move forward on it, and you will survive on it. Just believe in yourself and just have faith in everything that you do. Thank you, wonderful people, for dropping by and for watching this video. I hope I was able to inspire you today with my memories for keeps. Till next time, stay safe and healthy. Love, love.